Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Roberto Enamorado, aka Roberto Peep the bro fro, yo. Also, peep the nasal voice. I don't know if it's cold, allergies, or both. Anyway, so I'm here to talk about sleep, yo. Sleep and this whole craze when it comes to business and personal development. I keep hearing messages of people stating, don't sleep, sleep is for the weak, all this stuff. And I think that kind of the secret sauce and why we have so many issues, not just in that realm, but also like mental health stuff, peak performance when it comes to like athleticism, creativity, things of that nature. I think that lack of proper sleep is really taking a toll on how people treat themselves, how they treat other people. And that, in a nutshell, spills over onto everything. So think about how sleep deprivation affects surgeons, for example, the decisions doctors make, the lack of empathy, right? Or the excess apathy, if you will, when you speak to certain medical professionals, right? Or just professionals overall. You think about the competition that's going on, or is going on now, but just ongoing competition when it comes to like education and performance, right? So a lot of it maybe wanting to do or get a little sugar rush, right? So it starts with sugar, keep yourself going, right? And then if it's not sugar, it might be coffee. And then a lot of college students are now getting into all types of like drugs and stuff, just to keep on performing better, right? So if it's not speed or coke or some crazy shit like that, and a lot of artists, as far as people who are like touring and doing all types of stuff like that, they're always on the go, and the sleep quality is not so good there, right? So you think about driving accidents, you think about overall kind of the wear and tear of people and the feeling of exhaustion, and always kind of like having this weight on your thoughts, and always feeling like the drudgery of even doing the simple stuff. It, with time, chips away at you and chips away at just you enjoying the overall experience of walking in a neighborhood, or listening to the birds chirping, or eating a chicken sandwich. Like all these things, you don't really embrace or savor those moments the same way, and let alone something on a deeper level, your relationships, right? The things that make relationships stronger, or can, or split them up, which could be for the better, right? Is communication. Like, where are people, right? If like, for example, in relationships could be like, child-parent relationships. If parents are too exhausted to deal with the kids, right? What ends up happening? Lots of things happen. Even statistically, when jobs or unemployment goes up, also things like child abuse might go up as well, right? So stressful situations create stress, and that spills over to different things. And again, going back to sleep, I think that if we took the time to better educate ourselves and just community overall, and really focus on the importance of that, and stop relaying these messages, because a lot of people who are aspiring to do these great things have this notion that, oh man, I don't need sleep, or I need less sleep. And hey, for some people that could work. There's some people who may not need that much sleep, and they're fine, they're rolling, and they're A-okay. But I think for the most part, like all this like cell phone use, right? Getting all these kind of these light frequencies or beams or hues, however you want to call it, beaming into your eyeballs while you're laying down in bed confuses the brain, confuses the mind. It's okay, well, is it time to get up? Is it time to sleep? You know, it's almost like you're setting a silent alarm that only your eyes and mind can hear, and yet you're laying down. You know, or if you're constantly laying down while you're watching TV, you know, if you're doing that, you're also confusing your mind, right? So it's like, okay, I'm constantly resting, but I'm constantly awake. So when I lay down in my bed, I'm in the same position, and so then I wonder why I don't get sleep. You know, really, I think it's beneficial, and I'll say for me, definitely, getting my sleep in order. I've definitely did not make that a priority, and as a teenager, that was definitely an issue for me, for many reasons, but we won't get into that today. But essentially, I would suggest if you want to improve on performance on certain things and you feel like you're always exhausted and always tired, it might be nutritional as well. It might be the relationship, maybe you're around some dysfunctional people and that itself could exhaust you, but just off of sleep deprivation and the habits that you have before going to sleep, just assess those, you know, really reevaluate. How do you feel? What are the first things you do when you wake up? You know, do you grab sugar? Do you grab your cell phone? Like, this also creates anxiety. I mean, there's lots of things, man, but essentially, in a nutshell, I think a lot of our issues may be resolved performance-wise, mental health issues, just overall getting along, camaraderie, if we all got better sleep. And that was incorporated into our culture, and a culture of success and thriving. And what is success? And redefining what that is, because I think that's important. I think we could be saving lives, car accidents, you know, operations. I mean, the list goes on, you know, just overall family relationships. So that is all for today, folks. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for checking out the clip. I hope you find this helpful. And if you know someone who you think may benefit from this, yeah, please pass it along. And also, feel free to check out my website. And if you're able to as well, check out my Patreon account. I'm looking for people to support me to keep on making more videos, more art, etc. My website is Robertoinlove.com. There's a link there if you want to go directly to support. It's patreon.com/Robertoinlove. All right, everybody. Thank you again. I will catch you next time. Peace.